Good morning. How you doing? My name's Brian. Welcome to the channel. You see right there, I'm a poet. On this channel, we do poetry. Yay! And if you like poetry, you're in the right place. Either that or you're a real nerd. Either way, you're my kind of peoples. How's it going? Speaking of nerds, how's it going, my friend? My fellow poet and nerd here. Although I don't know if you'd like me classifying him as a nerd. I wear it as a badge of honor. How you doing this morning, my friend? It's been a Monday. So far. But, at least it ain't a Monday on a Friday. Those really suck. So, welcome to the channel. My name's Brian. As I said earlier, I'm a poet. We do poetry. Sometimes mine, but most of the time other people's, because other people have more than I do to share with the world. So I can share theirs, especially if it's in the public domain and stuff like that. Because what we do here is pretty cool. At least I think it's cool. I think the dreaded AI, yes, AI. Skynet's going to freaking come get us anyway, so might as well have fun until it happens. And what we do is we plug in. Wow, you both are up early in the morning. Wow, too early for me. I think I was up at 4:30 in the morning. There. So what we do is we take this poetry, like Shakespeare, for example. Although there's no Shakespeare on the agenda today. For example, him, because most people know Shakespeare. And we plug it into AI. It spits out this particular one called Suno. It spits out a couple tracks, and we do compare and contrast. So that's what we do here. And in that, so everything we do here is under the fair use. And please make sure to like and subscribe on your way in. We're still stuck at 250 subscribers. Yes, subscriber anxiety hell. But let's see who else we got here. Yeah, way early. So let's see here. What we got on the agenda today? We have 6 poets. Let me show you who they are. Got to share the window here. All right, we are first starting off with this guy here, Walter de la Mare, called The Listeners. I think one of these is 4 minutes long, so. And then we got a funny one, I hope, Wombat, by an Aussie, Douglas Alexander Stewart. And this guy named Spike Mulligan. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Then for the second half of our show, a returning favorite, Dorothy Parker. A Dream Lies Dead. Then we got someone that I really never thought I would bring up here. Allen Ginsberg. I know I say that about a few people, but I really never thought I'd be doing any or much of his stuff. And then Sappho. Doing Sappho. He is more than a hero. All right, so what do you think? So without enough, okay, let's get to it. Enough jibber jabbing for me. No, not that. I don't even know what that means. Pretty bad, huh? All right. Got to set it up like I should have done earlier. All right, The Listeners, version 1. Well, this one's 3 minutes and 53 seconds, so it might as well just be 4 minutes long. So enjoy.
Is there anybody there, said the traveler, knocking on the moonlit door? And his horse in the silence champed the grass of the forest's ferny floor. And a bird flew up out of the turret above the traveler's head, and he smote upon the door again a second time. Is there anybody there, he said, but no one descended to the traveler. No head from the leaf-fringed sill leaned over and looked into his gray eyes, where he stood perplexed and still, but only a host of phantom listeners that dwelt in the lone house then stood listening in the quiet of the moonlight to that voice from the world of men, stood thronging the faint moonbeams on the dark stair that goes down to the empty hall, hearkening in an air stirred and shaken by the lonely traveler's call. And he felt in his heart their strangeness, their stillness answering his cry, while his horse moved, cropping the dark turf neath the starred and leafy sky. For he suddenly smote on the door even louder and lifted his head. Tell them I came and no one answered, that I kept my word, he said. Never the least stir made the listeners, though every word he spake fell echoing through the shadowiness of the still house from the one man left awake. They heard his foot upon the stirrup and the sound of iron on stone, and how the silence surged softly backward when the plunging hooves were gone.
Did you jinx it? No, I'm thinking Sabbath. I don't know. It was okay. How's it going, Irish? So far, it's a very sedate. I don't know. Let's listen to the second one. It's 4 minutes long.
Is there anybody there? Said the traveler, knocking on the moonlit door. And his horse in the silence champed the grass of the forest's ferny floor. And a bird flew up out of the turret above the traveler's head, and he smote upon the door again a second time. Is there anybody there? He said. But no one descended to the traveler, no head from the leaf fringe still leaned over and looked into his gray eyes, where he stood perplexed and still. But only a host of phantom listeners that dwelt in the lone house then stood listening in the quiet of the moonlight to that voice from the world of men. Stood thronging the faint moonbeams on the dark stair that goes down to the empty hall, hanging in an air stirred and shaken by the lonely traveler's call. Oh, and he felt in his heart their strangeness, their stillness answering his cry, while his horse moved cropping the dark turf, leaf the starred and leafy sky. For he suddenly smote on the door, even out, and lifted his head. Tell them I came, and no one answered, that I kept my word, he said. Never the least stir made the listeners, though every word he spake fell echoing through the shadowiness of the still house from the one man left awake. They heard his foot upon the stirrup and the sound of iron on stone, and how the silence surged softly backward when the plunging hoofs were gone. Stood thronging the faint moonbeams on the dark stair that goes down to the empty hall, hearkening in air stirred and shaken by the lonely traveler's call.
Yes, I like this one too, but it cut us off. Wow, what a way to start off the Monday morning with an ex-girlfriend. Yeah, the country pop feeling of that was a lot better. I still want to hear it like Sabbath, but I'm definitely going to have to put that one through 4.5. Yeah, number 2 through 4.5. See what it comes up with. So how you doing this morning? 2 wins it by Whisker. Oh, you need to stick around. Oh, good morning, Indigo. You need to stick around because guess what? I got Sappho on the agenda. It's the very last one, so I don't know if you'll be available, but you can just come back and rewatch it. So how y'all doing this morning, my friends? I'm doing okay. It was a slightly eventful weekend. Yes, had a little fun, a little too much wine, and yeah. Yeah. But it was fun. All right, so we got, hopefully this one will be fun. Wombat. The little thing in the little analysis on All Poetry said, the poem presents a rustic and humorous portrayal of a wombat encounter in the Australian bush. So, let's hear it.
There, old pig, old bear, old bristly and gingery, wombat out of the red earth peering gingerly. Was there some thought afoot in the midst and the silence that stiffens whisker and ear in sound's fierce absence? Some smell means a man. I see the dewdrop trembling upon the rushes. All else is the mists now river and rocks and ridges. Poor lump of movable clay, snuffling and blinking, too thick in the head to know what thumps in your thinking, rears in the rain. Be easy, old tree roots companion, down there where your burrow dips in its yellow shadow, deep in the hollow. We have one mother, good brother, it is her laughter that sends you now snorting and plunging like red water. And bees, old tree roots companion,
Really?
down there where your burrow dips in its yellow shadow, deep in the hollow. We have one mother, good brother, it is her laughter that sends you now snorting and plunging like red flood water to earth again.
Definitely sounds like a nice weekend. Yes. Yes, I didn't get much done myself as far as stuff, but it was freaking hot. Yes. Weekend hibernating. Yeah, I think I slept most of the day yesterday. But I did do, here, let me pull this up here. The little interview I did with Echo was pretty cool. You want to go watch it? Yeah. Don't know what it's going to be doing here. Out of ice pops. That's a tragedy. I really haven't looked at the weather report today so far, because it changes around here a lot, but it's been raining a little bit, so who knows how this day is going to go. So let's just go ahead and listen to the second version of Wombat.
Ah, there, old pig, old bear, old bristly and gingery. Wombat out of the red earth peering gingerly. Was there some thud afoot in the midst and the silence that stiffens whisker and ear and sounds fierce absence, absence? Some smell means man. I see the dewdrop trembling upon the rushes. All else is the mists now, river and rocks and ridges. Poor lump of movable clay, snuffling and blinking, too thick in the head to know what thumps in your thinking, rears in the rain. Be easy, old tree roots companion, down there where your burrow dips in its yellow shadow, deep in the hollow. We have one mother, good brother, earth again. Again.
Yeah, I'm kind of different on both of them. I'm thinking, I don't know, I might mess with it, but here, I'll put a note in what you guys like. Yeah, it's a Monday. So kind of like, okay, cool. Where are we? You are a better man than I. Did I tell you I absolutely detest remodeling? I did it way too much in the 10 years I was married. It was like my ex and her family had a fetish for remodeling. It happened all the time. And she had textured walls in this one room. It was the room she grew up in when we moved in with her parents. And they wanted to remodel it and wanted to get rid of all the texturing. And guess who had the job of doing it? I did a little bit of it and said, screw it, we don't need to do this, just fucking paint it. Oh boy, yeah. Always think of the people that are going to come behind you. All right, so this next one is called Have a Nice Day, and it is by Spike Milligan. Yeah. Here we go.
Help, help, said a man, I'm drowning. Hang on, said a man from the shore. Help, help, said the man, I'm not clowning. Yes, I know, I heard you before. Be patient, dear man who is drowning. You see, I've got a disease. I'm waiting for a Dr. J. Browning. So do be patient, please. How long, said the man who was drowning, will it take for the doc to arrive? Not very long, said the man with the disease. Till then, try staying alive. Very well, said the man who was drowning. I'll try and stay afloat by reciting the poems of Browning and other things he wrote. Help, help, said the man with the disease. I suddenly feel quite ill. Keep calm, said the man who was drowning. Breathe deeply and lie quite still. Oh dear, said the man with the awful disease. I think I'm going to die. Farewell, said the man who was drowning. Said the man with the disease. Goodbye. So the man who was drowning, drowned in, and the man with the disease passed away. But apart from that, and a fire in my flat, it's been a very nice day.
moving a wall, you got to be brave because sometimes, especially if they're load bearing. But you think of that. That was freaking hilarious. Yeah. Besides that, and the fire at my flat, it's been a nice day. Oh boy. And that I like the feel of number one. I really like number one. What do y'all think? Well, we got to figure out what number two is about, and then we'll decide. How's that sound? All right. Have a nice day. Number two. Oh boy. Yes, definitely number two. You know, sometimes when you just hear the first couple of bars or whatever you want, it's just like, yeah, this is it. You got here for a rocker style. How is it going? And I'm glad you enjoyed our little thing the other night. I enjoyed it too. So everybody else is saying hi to each other. Yeah, we need to do it again sometimes and soon. And Hals, if you're there, you need to join us then next time. All right. Let's wow, we've had a morning so far. According to my notes, got a couple redos and one standout so far. So, what do you think? Well, let me know what you think by liking and subscribing. We're kind of stuck at the 450 mark, so please put the word out. I beg. No. I have more dignity than to beg. No, I don't. But more importantly, everything we do here is done under the Fair Use Act of 1976 and is in the public domain for the most part. And I think it's pretty cool, and I hope you guys, the 7 of you that it shows here, that think it's cool too, because, you know, what else you going to do on a Monday morning? I don't know, go to work. Oh, that's what a couple of you guys are doing. All right. We're going to have to do more Spike Mulligan. I know. But in the meantime, we're going to do our Dorothy Parker. A Dream Lies Dead.
A dream lies dead here. May you softly go before this place and turn away your eyes, nor seek to know the look of that which dies. Importuning life for life, walk not in woe, but for a little let your step be slow, and of your mercy be not sweetly wise, with words of hope and spring and tender skies. A dream lies dead, and this all mourners know. Whenever one drifted petal leaves the tree, though white or blue as it had been before, and proudly wait for love, fecundity, one little loveliness can be no more. And so must beauty bow her imperfect head, because a dream has joined the wistful dead. And proudly waitful of fecundity, one little loveliness can be no more. And so must beauty bow her imperfect head, because a dream has joined the wistful dead.
Well, if the reason you fall on the floor is fun, then fuck it. I had to get that alliteration in there. Yes. How's it going, Miriam? Oh boy, do I gotta take Phil out? Okay, hopefully this next one. You're just gonna have to wait. Oh, I think he's got pee. All right, let's see here. All right, here we go. Be right back.
A dream lies dead here. May you softly go before this place and turn away your eyes, nor seek to know the look of that which dies, importuning life for life. Walk not in woe, but for a little let your step be slow, and of your mercy be not sweetly wise, with words of hope and spring and tender skies. A dream lies dead, and this all more had been before, and proudly wait full of fecundity. One little loveliness can be no more, and so must beauty bow her imperfect head, because a dream has joined the wistful dead. Walk not low, but for a little let your step be slow, and of your mercy be not sweetly wise. With words of hope and spring and tender skies, a dream lies dead, and this all mourners know. Whenever one drifted petal leaves the tree, the white of bloom as it had been before, and proudly wakeful of fecundity. One little loveliness can be no more, and so must beauty bow her imperfect head, because a dream has joined the wistful dead. Because a dream has joined the wistful dead.
Ooh, hey, yeah, I know how it is. I grew up out in the sticks. Yes, sometimes having help is good. I need help with my channel, but I don't know. Me, I don't know. Yes, adulting sucks, and I stopped doing it like at the age of like 49, 50. So yeah, you know, that's when I like officially semi-retired myself, because I was able to at around that age, and then I went into my exile, and now we're here. So yeah. So what do y'all think of that one? I'm gonna have to redo that one. I don't know. I'm kind of on that one. I love Dorothy Parker, but we need something with that does that one justice. All right, Allen Ginsberg. Both of these are 4 minutes long. Called Father Death Blues.
Hey, Father Death, I'm flying home. Hey, poor man, you're all alone. Hey, old daddy, I know where I'm going. Father Death, don't cry anymore. Mama's there underneath the floor. Brother Death, please mind the store. Old Auntie Death, don't hide your bones. Old Uncle Death, I hear your groans. Oh, Sister Death, how sweet your moans.
Oh, children, let's go breathe your breaths, sobbing breasts, Elysium. is what was born. Ignorance made me forlorn. Tearful truths I cannot scorn.
So is that another ex-girlfriend or not? I don't know. I want to redo that one. I don't know because the subject, I don't know, but yeah, it happens. Yeah, you'd rather cat poo than any others, I guess. Hey, we're all 12-year-olds at heart here, and what 12-year-old doesn't think a poo joke is funny or other type of jokes like that? It's too early in the morning. So, I don't know. I want to redo that one, but we got to hear the second version of it to see here. Oh, I'll tell you one time. I actually got to sort of meet Allen Ginsberg once. Mid-90s, me and a couple of friends of mine went to see him do a little lecture presentation thingy in Hot Springs at one of their hotels, hotel spa thingies. And it was pretty cool meeting an old beat poet. Yeah, it was, I don't remember when he died, but it was mid-90s. So. Yeah, good time. All right, let's see here.
Hey, Father Death, I'm flying home. Hey, poor man, you're all alone. Hey, old daddy, I know where I'm going. Father Death, don't cry anymore. Mama's there underneath the floor. Brother Death, please mind the store. Old Auntie Death, don't hide your bones. Old Uncle Death, I hear your groans. Oh, Sister Death, how sweet your moans. Oh, children deaths, go breathe your breath. Sobbing breath Genius death, your art is done. Lover death, your body's gone. Father death, I'm coming home. Guru death, your words are true. Teacher death, I do thank you for inspiring me to sing this blues. If I wake with you, Dharma death, the mind is new. Sangha death will work it through. Suffering is what was born. Ignorance made me forlorn. Tearful truths I cannot scorn. Father breath, once more farewell. Birth you gave was nothing else. My heart is still as time will tell.
Oh yes, definitely number 2. That's another standout one. That kind of the country feel to it, and freaking awesome. I knew I loved you for a reason. Style, you're awesome. Yeah. I remember when I went and seen Allen Ginsberg. He talked a little bit about rhyming stuff and the inherent rhythm you had to have to do it. Well, yeah. And then, what was it? Hell, here in the 90s. Oh, Lord. You didn't want to get caught with it here in the 90s. Even Seeds. They'd freaking, yeah. Especially around here in this corrupt place that I grew up in. Typical Southern. Typical Southern. Good old boy. County Police Department. Sheriff's Office, however you want to put it. All right. If you're still here, Indigo, we're at the Sappho. So I'm just going to go ahead and play it.
He is more than a hero. He is a God in my eyes. The man who is allowed to sit beside you. He who listens intimately to the sweet murmur of your voice, the enticing laughter that makes my own heart beat fast. If I meet you suddenly, I can't. My tongue is broken. A thin flame runs under my skin. Seeing nothing, hearing only my own ears drumming. I drip with sweat. Trembling shakes my body, and I turn paler than dry grass at such times. Death isn't far from me. Hearing only my own ears, drumming I drip with sweat. Trembling shakes my body, and I turn paler than dry grass at such times. Death isn't far from me.
That was pretty cool. Free cats from pizza. All right, let's go ahead and play the last one. Then I'm going to play some more. This one's 4 minutes long, so what are we going to get here? Let's find out.
He is more than a hero. He is a God in my eyes. The man who is allowed to sit beside you here, who listens intimately to the sweet murmur of your voice, the enticing laughter that makes my own heart beat fast. If I meet you suddenly, I can speak. My tongue is broken. A thin flame runs under my skin, seeing nothing, hearing only my own ears. Drumming I drip with sweat. Trembling shakes my body, and I turn pale than dry grass at such times. Death isn't far from me. Speak, my tongue is broken. A thin flame runs under my skin, seeing nothing, hearing only my own ears. Drumming I drip with sweat. Trembling shakes my body, and I turn paler than dry grass
I agree. One was really better in some ways, but I liked two. I like the music. I think the music in two fit it better. It's the narrator. I know Sappho. You know, we're Sappho is known for her homoerotic stuff, but this is obviously about the narrator talking about a dude. Now, some of the ones we do are more succinct to that, more apt for that. Like I remember this one. Oh, it was a really good. It had a really good male singer, and it made it a really good LGBTQ plus whatever friendly track. Not this one. I might redo this one. I know we're going to hear number one again because that was good. I might redo this one with the female. You know, you can cover them with a different vocal. So yeah. Yeah, it is. I like the way that they did number two, you know, in some ways. The music was a lot better. It needs a female vocalist, in my opinion. So, interesting Monday morning. We're just going to go ahead and play some more. But remember, before we do that, if you're still here, please like and subscribe and all that jazz. And everything we do here is done under fair use. And maybe I should put in there with the music by AI. Words by people, music by AI. You know, since I've been seeing that on some things, that some of the people I listen to have been putting that in their titles. Strictly humans here. All right, so what do y'all want to hear? Let's play some from our thing here. Let's start off with some blues, some heavy blues. How's that sound?
Well, son, I'll tell you, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. It's had tacks in it and splinters and boards torn up and places with no carpet on the floor bare. But all the time I've been climbing on and reaching landings and turning corners and sometimes going in the dark where there ain't been no light.
Yeah, I like that one too. That's the one I redid from like a couple weeks ago. Yeah. And I like this one too because we can do weird stuff with that. That's the Langston Hughes one. Yes, we like Langston Hughes. We also like this one.
Drum on your drums, batter on your banjos. Sob on the long, cool, winding saxophone. Go to it, oh Jasmine.
Sling your knuckles on the bottoms of the happy. In pains, let your trombones ooze and go hush-a. Hush-a, hush with the slippery sandpaper.
Moan like an autumn wind high in the lonesome treetops. Moan soft like you wanted somebody terrible. Cry like a racing car slipping away from a motorcycle cop. Bang, bang.
Jazzmen bang all together drums.
Traps, banjos, horns, tin cans make two people fight on the top of a stairway and scratch each other's eyes in a clinch, tumbling down the stairs. Can the rough stuff now a Mississippi steamboat pushes up the night river with a hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Lanterns calling to the high soft stars. A red moon rides on the humps of the low river hills. Go to it, oh Jasmine.
Well, it's it's my latest short, so you can listen to it anytime you want. I've been trying to push this one because, yes, that is freaking cool. And it definitely doesn't suck. And that's all we care about here now, isn't it? That it doesn't suck. So in that vein, here, let me get here. And then here. And because I know where this one is. Let's play another one along those veins.
Here lies a lady of beauty and high degree of chills and fever. She died of fever and chill. The delight of her husband, her aunts, an infant of 3, and of medicals marveling sweetly on
Hey, Irish, Irish had to buy a rice cooker, so you're not alone, Style. Sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, have a good one, dude. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Oh no, I don't mean I don't. That just made my day. That just made my day right there. That just made my day. Uh, well, yeah. Yeah, like I said, she had to buy buy a rice cooker. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's play some more here. Let's do some Sarah Teasdale.
Red birds, long and long ago. What a honey call you had in hills I used to know. Redbud, buckberry, wild plum tree, and proud river sweeping southward to the sea. Brown and gold in the sun, sparkling far below, trailing stately round her bluffs where the poplars grow. Red birds, are you singing still as you sang one May Day on Saxton's Hill? Red birds, long and long ago. What a honey call you had in hills I used to know. Redbud, buckberry, wild plum tree, and proud river sweeping southward to the sea. Brown and gold in the sun, sparkling far below, trailing stately round her bluffs where the poplars grow. Red birds, are you singing still as you sang one May Day on Saxton's Hill?
Let's kind of switch it up a little bit, you know. Oh yes, and those Chicago hot dogs. Oh my lord, that's one of the things that I really miss from up there. The food. It's been like 20 some years since it's been like 20 years since I've been there. Yeah, 2002, 2003. So yes, it's been too long. All right, let's see here. Where are we going to go here? Let me figure it out. Let's do this one.
Within this black hive tonight, there swarm a million bees. Bees passing in and out the moon, bees escaping out the moon, bees returning through the moon. Silver bees intently buzzing, silver honey dripping from the swarm of bees. Earth Earth is a waxen cell of the world comb, and I a drone, lying on my back, lipping honey, getting drunk with that silver honey. Wish that I might fly out past the moon and curl forever in some far-off farmyard flower. Within this black hive tonight, there swarm a million bees. Bees passing in and out the moon, bees escaping out the moon, bees returning through the moon, silver bees intently buzzing, silver honey dripping from the swarm of bees. Earth is a waxen cell of the world comb, and I a drone, lying on my back, lipping honey, getting drunk with that silver honey. Wish that I might fly out past the moon and curl forever in some far-off farmyard flower. When curl forever in some far-off farmyard flower.
Yeah. Give me like mustard and all the sauteed onions and peppers and all the other stuff you want to throw on it, though. I don't know. I was thinking a while back of visiting. You know, one of the things on my bucket list is to visit England and the northern part of Europe and everything. And right now, I'm afraid to go anywhere. You know, 'cause they might not let me back in. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, Irish is too fast, spicy to be a nun. Let's play a couple more, and then I don't know what I'm going to do today. I was talking to my sister the other night, and I was like, at one point, I thought, maybe I should have just went ahead and signed up for classes for the second summer term.
The robin laughed in the orange tree. Oh, windy north, a fig for thee. While breasts are red and wings are bold, and green trees wave us globes of gold. Time sighs shall reap but bliss for me.
Sunlight song and the orange tree.
crimson eye will shine and shoot among the spheres and thread the heavenly orange tree
with orbits bright of minstrelsy.
If that I hate wild winter spy, the gibbet trees, the world in wide, the sky but gray, wind over gray. Why should I ache the season slay? I'll sing from the top of the orange tree, Gramercy, winter's tyranny. South with the sun and keep my climb. My wing is king of the summertime. My breast to the sun, his torch shall hold, and I'll call down through the green and gold. Time, take thy scythe, reap bliss for me, bestir thee under the orange tree.
Hey, Sophia, how you doing? Nice to see you show up. Yep, floating down swamp. Yep. Oh, okay. Well, then let's do some more banjos. I like banjos.
Time to put off the world and go somewhere and find my health again in the sea air. Beggar to beggar cried, being frenzy struck. Make my soul before my pate is bare, and get a comfortable wife and house to rid me of the devil in my shoes. Beggar to beggar cried, being frenzy struck. The worst devil that is between my thighs. And though I'd marry with a comely lass, she need not be too comely. Let it pass. Beggar to beggar cried, being frenzy struck. But there's a devil in a looking glass. Nor should she be too rich, because the rich are driven by wealth as beggars by the itch. Beggar to beggar cried, being frenzy struck. And cannot have a humorous happy speech, and there I'll grow respected at my ease, and here amid the garden's nightly peace. Beggar to beggar cried, being frenzy struck. The wind-blown clamor of the barnacle geese. are cookies.
Mr. Michael. I never thought, I don't think I've ever pictured you as a good anything in a good way. You know what I mean? Oh boy. All right, let's play a few more and then I don't know what I'm going to do because it's just Monday and I have no school to go to and I got other stuff I need to be doing. We'll figure it out. All right. Let's play something a little upbeat. Oh, I know what I want to play. Where is it? It's not there. It's here. This is for you, Sophia, since it's been a while since you've been around. Here we go.
As a twig trembles which a bird lights on to sing, then leaves unbent, so is my memory thrilled and stirred. I only know she came and went. As clasped some lake by gusts unriven, the blue dome's measureless content, so my soul held that moment's heaven. I only know she came and went. As at one bound our swift spring beats, the orchard's full of bloom and scent, so clothe her May my wintry sleeps. I only know she came and went. Stood and met my gaze through the low doorway of my tent. The tent is struck, the vision stays. I only know she came and went. As at one bound our swift spring heats, the orchard's full of bloom and scent, so clothe her May my wintry sleeps. I only know she came and went. Oh, when moon grows slowly dim and life's last toil is nearly spent, one gush of light these eyes will brim, only to think she came and went. Oh, when the room grows slowly dim and life's last toil is nearly spent, one gush of light these eyes will brim, only to think she came and went. Only to think she came and went. As at one bound our swift spring leaps, the orchard's full of bloom and scent, so clothe her May my wintry sleeps. I only know she came and went. Only to think she came and went.
I think I'm a Buddhist. That's a good freaking answer. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. All right. And let's play. What was I going to play? I was going to play this one. No, actually that one. Ah.
The art of losing isn't hard to master. So many things seem filled with the intent to be lost, that their loss is no disaster. Lose something every day except the fluster of lost door keys, the hour badly spent. The art of losing isn't hard to master. Then practice losing farther, losing faster. Places and names and where it was you meant to travel, none of these will bring disaster. I lost my mother's watch, and look, my last door, next to last of 3 loved houses went. The art of losing isn't hard to master. Lovely ones and vaster. Some realms I owned, 2 rivers, a continent. I miss them, but it wasn't a disaster. Even losing you, the joking voice, a gesture I love, I shan't have lied. It's evident. The art of losing's not too hard to master, though it may look like disaster.
Yeah. Yeah, I fear. Well, I like to study history, and especially ancient history, like Bronze Age stuff. And if these people who do this stuff were alive in the Bronze Age, every year they'd be going out and strapping on, makeshift armor and stuff, and going out and trying to kill each other. So, I guess them not trying to actually kill each other to win a game is better. Oh Lord. I didn't experience a lot of it, but I was an umpire for a little while. I did my ex, her dad did a lot of officiating. So when I got out of the Navy and we moved in with them, guess what? I started doing some officiating, and I mainly did baseball and softball. I actually loved it. I actually liked doing it. Yeah, some of the parents, yeah. Yeah, so I know there was a few games that I did that I shouldn't have. Yeah. Especially in your neck of the woods. Yeah, European, everywhere else, football is definitely a religion. Everywhere else in the world, like our football is a religion for some people I know, because I'm from Arkansas, and being from Arkansas, you are automatically, whether you like it or not, a Hog fan. All right, let's play a couple more. Oh yeah, let's play this one. Yay.
Bake the day she suddenly dropped dead. We chew it slowly, that last apple pie. Shocked into sleeplessness, you're scared of bed. We never could talk much, and now don't try. You're like bookends, the pair of you, she'd say. Hog that great, say nothing, sit, sleep, stare. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. Not as good for staring in blue gas. Too regular, but each yellow spike. At night you need my company to pass, and she not here to tell us we're alike. Your life's all shattered into smithereens. Back in our silences and sullen looks. For all the scotch we drink, what's still betweens? Not the 30 or so years, but books. You're like bookends, the pair of you, she'd say. Hog that great, say nothing, sit, sleep, stare. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. Not as good for staring in blue gas. Too regular, each bud, each yellow spike. At night you need my company to pass, and she not here to tell us we're alike. Your life's all shattered into smithereens. Back in our silences and sullen looks. For all the scotch we drink, what's still betweens? Not the 30 or so years, but books.
Hey kiddo, how's it going? You got here just in time. You just got back from a job, so you'll be chilling. Well, we're going to be playing a few more things. So just sit back and relax, and I'm going to play something and go and check on my dog, because he's little and he likes to go in the road, and they won't see him. You, a 15-year-old on Rumspringa. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. All right, let's play a few more. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, I know what I want to hear. Let's go back to some blues. More blues here. Woo.
Fly buzz when I died. The stillness in the room was stillness in the air between the heaves of storm. The eyes around had wrung them dry, and breaths were gathering firm for that last onset when the king be witnessed in the room. I willed my keepsake signed away. What portion of me be assignable? And then it was there interposed the fly with blue uncertain stumbling buzz between the light and me. And then the windows failed, and then I could not see to see. Signed away, what portion of me be assignable? And then it was there interposed a fly with blue uncertain stumbling buzz between the light and me. And then the windows failed, and then I could not see to see.
Well, Style, aren't you a redhead? Wow, thing. Oh boy, it's too early and we're supposed to be a family-friendly show most of the time. Oh, let's play some more then. Japanese lullaby. I like this one.
Fold your wings, little blue pigeon with velvet eyes. Sleep to the singing of mother bird swinging, swinging the nest where her little one lies. Away out yonder, I see a star, silvery star with a tinkling to the soft dew falling. I hear it calling, calling and tinkling the night along.
ship that shall come no more. But sleep, little pigeon, and fold your wings, little blue pigeon with mournful eyes. Am I not singing? See, I am swinging, swinging the nest where my darling
Yeah, me too. I don't know. I have no idea. So just go with it. Like, yeah, hey, you get here when you get here. You know, you can always replay. We had an interesting show, and then but that was like almost an hour ago. So now I'm just playing stuff. Yeah, like I don't know what this reference is, and maybe one of these years we will. Yeah, definitely. That was funny. Oh, okay. Moved your car. So, yeah, you're getting repaved. I got to actually talk to the county road department about my driveway. The pavement is starting to wear away. It hasn't had anything done to it in like 40 years. So, I don't know if I'm responsible for it or if they're responsible for it or whatever. So, yeah. We will figure that out. And I'll tell you all about it when I do. All right, let's play some more here. Here.
I'm all alone in this world, she said. Ain't got nobody to share my bed. Ain't got nobody to hold my hand. The truth of the matters, I ain't got no man. Big boy opened his mouth and said, trouble with you is you ain't got no head. If you had a head and used your mind, you could have me with you all the time. She answered, babe, what must I do? He said, share your bed and your money too. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I grew up in the sticks, so that's my excuse. Uh, hey, how is it going, Amy? You got here for some freaking blues and stuff. Let's keep on going. All right, here, there, here. This one's cool.
It is a beauteous evening, calm and free. The holy time is quiet as a nun, breathless with adoration. The broad sun is sinking down in its tranquility. The gentleness of heaven broods o'er the sea. Listen, the mighty being is awake and doth with his eternal motion make a sound like thunder everlastingly. Dear child, dear girl, that walkest with me here, if thou appear untouched by some thought, thy nature is not therefore less divine. Thou leadest in Abraham's bosom all the year, and worshipst at the temples in a shrine. God being with thee when we know it not.
All right, okay, we're back. Me and my backwoods internet. Okay. The not as nice town of Norwalk. It was the neighboring town of Westport, Winston, New Canaan, and Darien that stuck their noses up. Yes, just the Westport, Weston, New Canaan, and Darien. That just does sound all hoity-toity, you know. No, the stream has not stopped. Yes, my backwoods internet is sucking at the moment. Struck again. Yes, backwoods internet. Yes, we are back. All right, cool. Here. Let's play a couple more. Here. Okay. Oh, Lord. All right. It's not catching up. What did I do? All right, this sucks. Ah, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. All right. All right. All right. Okay, cool. Here. I did not. There. I'm just going to play something here. Oh, here. This is cool. This is a good one here. Oh. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Not that one. Sorry. Like I said, it's been it's too early in the morning and I've been up too long. Here. We go here. And we go there. And we go there.
Shot from a bower eaves, he rode between the barley sheaves. The sun came dazzling through the leaves and flamed upon the brazen greaves of bold Sir Lancelot. A Red Cross Knight forever kneel to a lady in his shield that sparkled on the yellow field beside remote Shalott. The gemmy bridle glittered free like to some branch of stars we see hung in the golden galaxy. The bridle bells rang merrily as he rode down from Camelot. And from his blazoned baldric slung a mighty silver bugle hung. And as he rode his armor rung beside remote Shalott. Sunlight glowed on burnished hooves. His warhorse strode from underneath. His helmet flowed, his coal black curls as on he rode, as he rode down from Camelot. From the bank and from the river he flashed into the crystal mirror. Tirra-lira, tirra-lira, sang Sir Lancelot. She left the loom, she made 3 paces through the room. She saw the water flower bloom, she saw the helmet and the plume. She
yeah, we're going to go ahead and sign off too. It's been 2 hours. Wow, it does go by quickly. And I just want to y'all to remember, have an awesome day. And I'm going to play us out on, let's see here. I ain't got much more to say because it's been a long day already. And it's Monday. So let's go here. And let's play us out on this one. Oh.
He sleeps on the top of a mast with his eyes fast closed. The sails fall away below him like the sheets of his bed, leaving out in the air of the night the sleeper's head. Asleep he was transported there, asleep he curled in a gilded ball on the mast top, or climbed inside a gilded bird, or blindly seated himself astride. I am founded on marble pillars, said a cloud I never moved. See the pillars there in the sea, secure in introspection. He peers at the watery pillars of his reflection. A gull had wings under his and remarked that the air was like marble. He said, up here I tower through the sky, for the marble wings on my tower top fly. But he sleeps on the top of his mast with his eyes closed tight. The gull inquired into his dream, which was, I must not fall. The spangled sea below wants me to fall. It is hard as diamond, it wants to destroy us
Yeah, that's right, everybody. Keep rocking. And I'm pretty sure I'll see you around in the chats. I haven't decided whether I'm going to go do something or take a nap. It's Monday. Y'all have a good one. Bye.